The iPhone XS and XS Max were announced alongside the iPhone XR on September 12, 2018 and released on September 21st, 2018 at price points of $1,000 and $1,100 respectively in the US. The XS was the first time that an iPhone lacking a home button was offered in two screen sizes, marking the iPhone XS Max as offering the largest iPhone display at 6.5 inches, which would only be beaten 2 years later for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and also reintroduced the gold that the previous iPhone 8 had, but the 10 lacked. More controversially, the iPhone XS Max also featured the highest starting price of an iPhone at a roaring $1,100, which would be beaten 5 years later by the iPhone 15 Pro Max's $1,200 price point. The iPhone XS and XS Max also introduced dual SIM and eSIM support for the first time, and improved IP68 water resistance rating compared to the IP67 rating on the 10 and 10R, stereo audio recording, and a 512GB storage option for the first time. However, not everything was sunshine and roses with the iPhone XS, for it had some issues. Firstly, it was infamous for ChargeGate, when if you disabled the ability to communicate with USB accessories, when locked, it would not charge. However, that issue was rectified in iOS 12.0.1 2018. Secondly, the iPhone XS is known for its lack of quality control during production, as many units have failed basebands, poor wireless connectivity, poor battery life, and poor durability. On September 10, 2019, Apple discontinued the iPhone XS in favor of the iPhone 11 Pro. This month, as we're recording this video in September 2025, Apple dropped the iPhone XS and XS Max from receiving mainstream iOS support, leaving all units on iOS 18. However, the iPhone XS was also the last iPhone to be announced and entirely designed by Chief Apple executive Johnny Ive, which is obvious given that the following iPhone 11 introduced the ugly stovetop camera design. The iPhone XS is also significant for introducing eSIM, which is slowly becoming the norm for smartphones today. Furthermore, the iPhone XS also hiked the price point of the $1,100 tier that remain constantly priced until 2023. And if you collect Apple devices and desire an iPhone XS today, if I go onto eBay right now, as you can tell, they typically retail for $100 to $140 on eBay. Sometimes a little bit more than that on sites like eBay in the United States. Did you ever own an iPhone XS or XS Max when they were current? Please comment that down below. I got this iPhone XS from one of my friends whose other friend destroyed this phone in October 2023, as you can tell by the fact that it's only the back housing, and this right here is a screen. And I was gifted this XS Max for my 17th birthday last March, so I barely had these when they were current. As always, thank you all for watching this video. I'm the iTunes Fan Wind. Peace out.